If you've struggled with diets before, but you're ready for a change, I'm here to help. Today, I'm sharing 3 must-know tips to starting one meal a day that will lead to success even if you've failed at other diets in the past. I'm Jackie, and I've joyfully been eating one meal a day for most days of the past 4 years. Not only has this helped me to lose weight, but I've maintained the weight loss all while enjoying the process, and I believe the same is possible for you. Tip number 1, allow yourself to focus just on fasting. I know how it is. You want to lose weight, you want to feel better, and you're so excited that you're going to do everything better. You're going to have perfect diet. You're going to work out every day. You're going to walk 10,000 steps. You're going to drink a gallon of water. You're not going to watch Netflix anymore. You're going to learn to fast. You're going to do it all so that you can instantly become a perfect person. Well, your enthusiasm for everything will really quickly turn into nothing if you're like me. You're going to hit burnout. And that's why I suggest you focus simply on fasting. When you give yourself the room to learn to fast, have an eating window. Fast, have an eating window. And that becomes second nature by building that fasting muscle. Guess what? It's something you can stick with. Once you have the routine of fasting and an eating window, you can refine it however you want. You can add workouts to it. You can add a water goal, a step goal. You could do whatever you want. But building a fasting foundation is going to be really important. Take it one step at a time. Allow yourself to focus on fasting, make that second nature, make it routine, and then you can add to it in the future. Don't try to do everything at once. We're striving for something sustainable, not perfect. Before we get to tip 2, I'm going to tell you about the sponsor of this video, LMNT. They are an electrolyte brand that I like to have as part of almost every single day, especially when I do longer fasts. They have 1,000 milligrams sodium, 200 milligrams potassium, and 60 milligrams magnesium. I absolutely love making them part of my fasting routine, and they're a wonderful company. Not only does LMNT help me to stay hydrated and feeling good, but they're super connected to communities. I was able to nominate my kids' school to receive a donation from LMNT, and I'm super excited. So let's go take it into their school. It'll be a little way to say thank you to my kids' teachers. They're going to get LMNT electrolytes in many different flavors, and I'm super excited to share it with them. And as we're getting into the fall and winter season, they're even getting chocolate medley, which comes around in the colder months. It's great to drink hot: chocolate chai, chocolate raspberry, chocolate mint. And right now, LMNT's offering my listeners a free sample pack with any order. That's 8 single-serve packets free with any LMNT order. It's the perfect way to try 8 of their flavors or to share LMNT with a salty friend. You can get yours by going to drinklmnt.com/fastingfoodie. That's drinklmnt.com/fastingfoodie. Thank you so much to LMNT for sponsoring this video and for donating LMNT to my kids' school. Tip number 2, eat what you want, add what you need. When I started fasting, I think one of the best things that I did is I didn't restrict foods. I had failed at so many diets where I couldn't have donuts and then I soon ate a dozen, or I couldn't have pizza anymore and I felt really left out on Pizza Fridays. I now don't restrict foods. Instead, I add what I need. So tonight is actually pizza night. I will eat what I want, I'll have pizza, and then I'll add what I need. I'm going to build a really delicious salad. It's still foods that I enjoy, but I'm going to make sure there's egg and cheese and sunflower seeds and those kind of things that are going to give me nutrients of the vegetables, proteins, good fats. It's going to be a very hearty salad. It's going to be a great addition. It's going to be delicious. It's eating foods that I want, but adding things that I need. We don't want to focus on cutting foods from our diet, because if you're like me and you failed at diets in the past, restriction is not going to be the key to your success. When I allow myself to have my favorite foods, pizza, donuts, french fries, I'm able to enjoy them in moderation. And because I don't feel restricted, I don't go overboard. And I think that is a huge key to finding success in one meal a day, because nothing's off limits. I never feel the need to eat it for one last time, or I better eat the entire cake now because I'm never going to touch it again, which we all know that promise to myself won't last long. The key is to focus on what makes you feel good, both mentally and physically, and not to get caught up in food rules. It's about making your one meal a day joyful, not stressful. Some of my favorite examples of this is adding LMNT to my day, adding salads to pizza, or making sure that I have protein if we have pancakes for dinner. These are easy ways to not only make the meal more enjoyable, but more well-rounded as well. Tip number 3 is to connect to the world of intermittent fasting. You don't have to do it alone. I highly recommend joining fasting groups, whether in person or online. Here you can share your experiences, your tips, ask questions, ask for feedback, give your feedback. It's so nice to be around like-minded individuals. Eating one meal a day might sound crazy, but if you're around other people eating one meal a day, they're gonna understand. Through books, podcasts, YouTube channels. You could get a really thorough science-backed understanding of intermittent fasting. And when you have an understanding of why it works, it's going to help you to push forward. It's going to help you have a strong backbone. If you have a harder day, you know why you're fasting. You know what you're working towards. Understanding the why behind fasting will keep you motivated, especially on those tougher days. Surrounding yourself with resources and people who get it makes a huge difference in your journey. It's like building a support system that keeps you focused and inspired on your 1 meal a day journey. If eating a delicious 1 meal a day sounds too good to be true to you, you need to check out this video right here where I show you 7 days in a row, an entire week of everything that I eat for my 1 meal a day, joyfully fasting, joyfully eating that 1 meal. Check it out here. Thank you so much for watching. Ciao down and ciao.